Should Halo be given to another developer if Halo Infinite flops? Should another
Ooh.
studio help and reboot the franchise?
They have to move it on. Got to do something with it, or just kill it
Hey,
off and turn
there
it
you
into a
go.
RoboCop world.
22 minutes.
Gotta have something.
No, I agree. If this game flops, give it to another studio because
Shit,
343
two
ain't doing
games
it.
back, it should have been handed to another studio. The fact that they even get so many tries is amazing.
But here's the thing, though. They shouldn't just be like, okay, Halo Infinite flop, let's give it to someone right away. Give this game time to breathe. Like,
Yeah,
give it 5, 10 years. Shit, maybe even 15 years. Give it a generation or something, maybe.
But you see, we won't know if it flopped because it's on Game Pass. So they'll just say, "Oh, look, whatever X amount of millions of people have Game Pass."
you have to
So
judge it by
well-
different metric. Yeah,
Yeah, so they're gonna put a spin on it, and we won't really know.
Yeah, but Microsoft will know. I mean, I guess we're assuming, like, if we're Microsoft and we know it flops, what
They'll never.
should
But
we
think
do?
about it. We know if we're Microsoft, we'll never kill Halo. They can never do that.
no, they're
Yeah.
not. But I think it would be good to give it to another studio
Oh yeah.
if it flops. But but that's a great point. What would constitute it as flopping? Because obviously, back in the regular days, it would be it didn't sell as many copies that flop. But now, Game Pass is a little bit different situation. You know?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of sales and engagement on Game Pass. Like,
Yeah.
Microsoft has numbers for all of the games that they release on Game Pass. Gears 5,
Yes.
all the newish games that come out day and date on Game Pass. So they should. I mean, if Halo Infinite doesn't do Gears 5 numbers, then
Yeah.
it's definitely not
Did
good.
they have it trending? I don't remember if they still had it on the app, like a little trending section, basically showing what people are downloading and playing on there. But I never trust those things. I feel like everyone's lying. When I see sites like buying, I'm like, that's bullshit. No one's buying this damn Shira doll. No. That's the same thing with this. I think it's. I don't really buy into it, but I'm sure that there's got to be some way that they can push it in the front to show people, like, yeah, people are playing this. You
Yeah.
should be playing it too.
Yeah, and like not only is it that metric part of it, but also the metric of sales. I mean, obviously, it's not going to weigh as heavy as it used to, but it's also got to be taken into account. They're still selling this game, and it's going to come out on PC day and date. Also, I would assume on Play Anywhere.
Yeah.
For Game Pass. So this, like I said, this has, like I said last week, I think this has the potential to do way better and rejuvenate the franchise as compared to the last couple of games. But yeah, I mean, if it flops, just put it on ice for a while and let some of the internal development studios like grow and get good. That's a bad phrasing, but
Wasn't it already on ice? Like, when was the last?
Halo was never on
5?
ice.
it's because Halo's always in development. They just they take their time. It's never like, oh, every year we got to release a Halo game. It's like every 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, 3 or 4 years. So, and that sucks if they put that much time into a game and then it comes out in form. It's like shit.
And that's one of the bad things with Halo. It's not like no one has franchise fatigue because they release this game every year. People are getting fatigued because they're not innovating. They're not making experiences that are even close to the ones that they did with Bungie.
It all feels the same. Everything, the world, the environment, the enemies, interaction, the weapons, more the same. That works for a sequel, but when you're like this far in, what's this, Halo 6 when it comes up?
Yeah, Halo 6, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's time to change it up.
Well, that's what I've been saying. Like, they need a God of War 2018 style reboot where basically you redo the franchise, but you still keep what came before. You don't get rid of that. The franchise needs it badly because it's just the same shit all over again.
Imagine 10 years from now, this Halo Infinite flops. Hopefully it doesn't, but let's just say Halo Infinite flops. 343 moves on to do avatars or something like that. And Halo 7 or whatever the new Halo game is going to be, what if Bethesda takes it over?
Hey,
they could do something like that.
It's possible. It's possible. Give that shit to the Doom team. Yo. Yeah, give it to id. Give it to id. Forget about it, man.
Dude, we could see
yeah.
we could see Master Chief as DLC in
Yo,
the next Doom.
I could destroy my timeline like I did earlier this week, man. I could be like, give Halo to id. Oh man.
What if they? But here's the thing. Like, what if? I think I said this also before. Like, what if the solution is like, yeah, if they can't get this thing to work, maybe Halo needs to go the way of Unreal, where it doesn't need to have a numbered franchise, a numbered title anymore, where it just becomes an online mode, because that seems to be the one thing that everybody seems to agree that still seems to hold up, is the online portion of the actual game.
Yeah, because a lot of people did not like Halo 5 story, but they loved the multiplayer. So
yeah, so maybe that could also be a possible solution for the Halo franchise. At least literally, indefinitely put it on ice and just continue to just put out the online mode.
And I think that's what they're actually doing with Infinite, because don't forget the multiplayer is supposed to be free to play.
Yeah.
So I think those seeds are already been planted. So, man.
If what we're hearing coming out of Activision with Call of Duty going free to play and just multiplayer, then yeah, I could definitely see Halo following into that. This is it. But then they got to implement all the microtransactions, and they got to do the battle passes, and they got to get in. And that's something that's not in Halo and in any of the versions that we've seen. So if they bring that in, is that going to deter some hardcore fans and be like, oh, now you turn into shit, or are they going to? Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's the way things are now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, I think some people will always bitch.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like Halo fans, at least from my experience, are like very like hesitant about changing. It's like, it's fine. Just give us good maps, give us good guns, give us the chief. It's like that's all we care about. Like, you guys are part of the problem. You don't want change.
All five of them.
Yeah.
They're the problem. Because I don't know anybody anymore that plays. I have 200-something friends on my list, and not one person is playing Halo.
No, they're all playing Call of Duty.
And I know they're playing Call of Duty and of course, the Netflix shit. But no one's playing Halo like they used to. And they used to be amazing. It was Gears. At least those two were always. There was always people there because of the multiplayer. Now, no one's really into it.
Yeah. Again, I just find it so funny how for years companies are trying to make the Halo killer, right? Remember that shit? We're making the Halo killer. Call of Duty came out. That was the Halo killer. Modern Warfare. That was the Halo killer.
That was it.
Ironically, Sony failed so many times at trying to do that.
Yeah,
they
right.
Made Haze. They made Killzone.
Killzone.
It's funny, man. Oh yeah, but anyway, we'll see about Halo.